Netflix has released another season of its critically acclaimed series, House of Cards. And how does Netflix's flagship series hold up after 5 seasons? Well, this season was pretty good. Better than season 4, which in my opinion got a little boring in places. The plot picks up right where season 4 ends, and we continue on the campaign trail with Conway vs. Underwood 2016. We follow this election for the first half of the season, and as you might expect, some of the political tactics used by either candidate have taken some loose inspiration from certain real-world elections. Basically, the two candidates try to catch one another in scandal after scandal, and I don't know if this is a failing of the show, but the fictional story is far less fantastical than the real thing. In fact, certain real-world events have made Francis Underwood a much more palatable character, and he's unapologetically murdered multiple characters. The middle chunk of the story deals with a voting standstill, where something happens and the election is pushed into a deadlock, with neither candidate being declared victorious. This is where the candidates really start to play dirty, and I like Conway as an antagonist. Wait... Is an antagonist to an anti-hero still an antagonist? Well, Conway is a good enemy for Frank. In Season 4, we firmly establish several ways that Conway is more youthful, energetic, and an honest candidate. In this season, we catch that facade slowly crumble as the election consumes Conway and his relationship with his wife. The final segment of the season deals with a major leak and an ongoing investigation by the Herald that led to President Underwood's impeachment. I found this somewhat less interesting, but Patricia Clark's character, a trade secretary who is involved in all kinds of shady activity, kind of carried this part for me. She was a good addition to this season. There are a few things I didn't like about this season. The first was President Underwood hiring that old Civil War reenactor. He hired him into the White House as like a confidant/personal trainer. He's a poor substitute for Meacham in my opinion, and he didn't really service the plot. Also, we lose a lot of previously prominent characters. Some of the numerous side plots don't really go anywhere, some of them just disappeared. They focused a lot on Neve Campbell stuff, which never really interested me. Without giving away too many details, there are a few deaths in this that seem to serve no actual purpose other than to just move the story along, and the ending will be hit or miss for some people. I like the ending, and I don't want to spoil anything, but there's an interesting twist that may make Season 6 more interesting. So, House of Cards Season 5. I was admittedly a little underwhelmed by Season 4. Not that it was horrible or anything, but Season 5 has moved the show in a new, more interesting direction. Check it out.